I thought I would show you guys um, what's going on with the garden, the grapes that we had planted, and our fruit trees, what we got, what we didn't get. So I thought I'd show you that, just kind of give you an update. So this is one of the grapes we planted. It didn't spread too far. It did get a few inches both ways since we got it. But look, I am getting a lot of grapes. For just planting this year, that's quite a bit. So I'm excited that we'll be able to try these ones out. These are obviously the red. I think these ones do have seeds in them. So we will have to wait till they get a little bit bigger. I got to research on how long you can let them grow for, because this is the first time ever that we've done grapes. And this kind of sad looking. I mean, it's growing. It has grown a little bit. This is the green grapes, but the only grapes we've got so far is just this little bit. But it is growing some, so that's good. So I'm hoping next year. I need to figure out why the leaves are doing this already. But so yeah, that's the update on the green grapes. This one's probably grown a few inches too, not quite as much as the red grapes. So this is one of our sunflowers we planted. This thing got huge. So these are getting ready. I don't know if you can see it. These are getting ready to bloom. But yeah, that thing is, it's gotta be like 9 feet tall, I think. This is one of the apple trees we planted. The zester. Yeah, that didn't, it got some more leaves, but didn't do a whole lot so far. Our other apple tree, I think this was a Granny Smith. Again, we didn't get any fruit off this one. However, we just planted the other trees this year to cross-pollinate, and I think we put them in later than normal for it to get that cross-pollination for the apples to grow. So my hope is that we will get an abundance next year so I can get them canned. And I've got my little ladies. They love to sit under this apple tree. Hey ladies. So yeah, this is now the garden. It's gone, it's done. We ended up pulling up the plant. Over here is all the corn we pulled off. We did get a few, probably about a dozen ears of corn. We didn't plant a lot, so we did get some that got ate. But we got a ton of green beans, zucchini, onions. My pickles didn't take. The vines grew, but they just didn't grow anything. And now these ladies get to enjoy the garden and get to peck away at it. My strawberries, I got 2 strawberries, 25 plants, and I got 2 strawberries. So I was able to get a lot of zucchini frozen, green beans frozen. My tomatoes, I got so many tomatoes, especially the cherry tomatoes. There was a ton of them. So the hope is next year we're just going to kind of change it up. This was kind of a trial on what we knew would grow well and what wouldn't. Hey lady. Hey. So yeah, I mean, we did get a lot out of the garden put in the freezer for the winter, so that is a really good thing, and that was the goal. Not everything we wanted, but that's okay. We do have some sunflowers that are blooming. These ones only got about 3 foot tall. Unlike the other one that's like 9 feet tall, it's massive, but these smaller ones have already bloomed. My summer crisp pear tree didn't do much from when we got it, maybe a couple more leaves. So hopefully, like I said, next year with getting them in a little later this year, I'm hoping next year they have time to cross-pollinate. And there's another apple tree that didn't do much. I'm getting mason bees next year early on to help cross-pollinate everything, because the point to have all these fruit trees is to get an abundance of fruit to can for a year. So yeah, that's where we're kind of at with all the garden stuff. Also, my potatoes that I put in the bags, they are still growing. I did pull some up from another bag, and they were, I don't know, about this big, so we did use them. So I'm just letting these ones go. This method seems to work really well, and it's super easy. It's contained. You don't got to do much. So yeah, the bags actually work really well for potatoes. I thought I'd show you these little insect houses I bought for the mason bees. when you see these little mud packs in there, they're actually in there. They cocoon in there until they're ready to come out for the next season. I'm not sure if these ones are bees or what cocoons in these, but yeah, they pack it with mud before they go into their cocoon. So, like I said, we did get quite a bit from the garden this year. It did kind of peter out a little sooner than normal. It was kind of an odd year, but we got a lot, not as much as we wanted to put in the freezer, but that's okay. We tried. So next year we're kind of gonna change some things up and do a little bit different. My compost bin is getting full, so I'm hoping it's gonna break down nicely to where next spring we can use that. So yeah, that's kind of an update on where everything's going. I'll add some pictures at the end of this of some of the veggies and stuff that we did get out of the garden. It's not all we got, but it's just some.